This is a Brooklyn-bound 2 express train. The next stop is Fulton Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another trip with Skip. Hope everyone's well. Mike F., thank you, buddy. It is election day, as you can tell by the thumbnail and the title. It is a holiday. It is election day. It is the midterm elections. So traffic should be a little lighter. That's the plus to our little trip today. But I hope you're well, Mike. Rodri, what's going on, buddy? Hope you're doing good. I seen you around hanging with Thindu and that crew over there. That's awesome. I'm happy you made some friends here in this community. That's good to see, buddy. Very, very good to say. Oh, and don't get yourself in trouble, Rodri. Don't get yourself in trouble. But like I was just mentioning, today is the 8th. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. It's a beautiful Tuesday afternoon here in New York City. We're in Brooklyn, East New York, Atlantic Avenue. We're heading over to Williamsburg. Again, today is the midterm elections. If you can, eligible, whatever, get out there and cast a vote. Yay or nay? I mean, look at our friends across the pond. They vote. It seems like they vote every week. And in Israel, too, right? Jeez. But again, hope you're well. This is Atlantic Avenue, Brooklyn, East New York. We're heading west on Atlantic Avenue. We need to make our way to Williamsburg. I have a stop to make in Williamsburg, and then from there, back back to Day Hill Road, and like Avenue J, somewhere around there. Back around like Sons of Italy territory. So hopefully you'll be able to join me. From there, then I think I'm going out to Long Island. I think we'll see how this goes. We'll see how long we keep with this. But it's good to be back. We'll try to get back in the flow. I was under the weather last week, so that kind of just threw everything off. Threw the whole work schedule off. I'm all backed up with work. It's crazy. I'm still a little stuffy. You can probably still hear it a little in me. Still a little stuffy. It's freaking annoying, to be honest with you. But much better. Doing much better now. So it's good. So this, actually, I don't know if this is technically East New York. I think this is Cypress Hills, because we're just south of Forest Hills, borderline of Brooklyn and Queens. Hey, Bella, how you doing? Nice to see you, Bella. It was nice to see you and hear you also over on Theme Show. And welcome. We are in Cypress Hills, East New York, Atlantic Avenue, Brooklyn, Brooknam. Evan. Hope you're well, Evan. Yes, someone very close to me is named after that hurricane. Well, that hurricane's named after her. Nicole is barreling up the coast. Hopefully Florida will be all right. Seems like it's Florida's year, huh? They've been quiet for a while. It's funny because everyone's like, this is not a new phenomenon that hurricanes will be in the general vicinity of Florida. There's nothing new. It's they come and they go. I mean, the University of Miami, their nickname is the Hurricanes. So, the fact that Florida doesn't get blasted constantly is actually more of a surprise, I would think, than to think that Bella, yes, of course, 86th Street. We can maybe pass by that later. I might be able to pass by that after this stop on my way to my next stop. Maybe. There's a funny enough, there's actually it's a taco stand, but it's permanent to that location, and it hangs out right over there on 86th Street and 24th Avenue. And I was actually thinking about stopping there today, so I don't know, maybe we'll see. But of course, yes, Bella, I sure do know Lenny's Pizza, where John Travolta decided he needed two slices at once. But yes, 86th Street, Bensonhurst, Bath Beach borderline. Friendship Lights, hello, Friendship Lights, nice to see you. Yep, back in action, a little stuffy still. I think you can still hear it, because I can hear myself. I feel stuffy. It's crazy, you get under the weather and it lingers. But Go Train, what's up, buddy? Hope you are well. My man. Gianni, what's up, bud? Good to see you, Gianni. We're rolling in. I know I really pissed off the algorithm. Mr. Cole would appreciate this, but I know I have not I've not been very kind to the algorithm over the past couple of weeks. I've been a slacker, as Cotran would say. So, the algorithm is not going to give you much love back. It's not going to suggest your video. It's like, you know what? I'm going to take a week off. Yeah. The algorithm seems to, anyway, this is from what I've learned, seems to reward consistency. And it's almost like having a job. If you show up every day and you go live every day and you do what you do every day, the algorithm is going to recognize that and suggest you out accordingly. Whereas if you do what I did and you're like, well, I'm just going to, stop and not do anything for a week, the algorithm's like, hey, F you. Why should I suggest you out to everyone and their mother when you just decided to take a week off? But we'll see. We'll see if we can get back into the swing of things. I believe I posted the StreamYard link up there if anybody was so dare to join. But if not, we'll continue on. Atlantic Avenue, just past Albany Avenue. Get into the belly of the beast. How you doing? I still know all about this Jeep. This brand new Jeep on the left there. Let me slow down a little so I give you a little. I don't know if you guys have seen this. This is the new Cherokee. I don't know how I feel about it. I've always liked the Cherokees too. They kind of really like vanned it out. Looks like really looks like a Chevy Traverse. No, I don't know. Gianni, we're heading to Williamsburg first. So I'm on Atlantic Avenue, um, Bushwick area. I'm going to take Atlantic Avenue to Bedford Avenue, and then I'm going to go up Bedford to, well, maybe I'll go up Bedford, but that's the direction I'm going to go up to Williamsburg, just south of the BQE. I got to make a quick stop there. Well, hopefully it's a quick stop. You, I despise having to go to this place only because of the parking. It's either you get super lucky and you get a spot to pull over, or you're going to watch me drive around the block a couple of times, probably drop a couple of F-bombs. You know, it's just brutal where we're going right now in terms of finding a spot to park. I don't have much I have to drop off there. So I'm hoping I could sneak in somewhere, run out, drop it off, and then we go. And then from Williamsburg, I need to go to like Day Hill Road and Avenue J-ish, I believe. But we'll be in Brooklyn. I then have to continue on to Long Island. Well, maybe. I'm still up in the air on that one. We'll see if it's a trip with Skip or if I let you guys go. Cessanio, how you doing, buddy? Doing okay. Mr. Verbalmente, hope you are well. And Mr. Cameron, hope you're also well. Yeah, David, I know you missed me. Tell me you missed me. Tell me you missed me. I'm going to pull a Tom. Tell me you missed me. Everyone must tell me you missed me. But Assassino and David, welcome. Always, always a pleasure having the crew around. Always a pleasure. Oh man. See, I'm sure you know David. I'll get into it a little bit, although I know I will. We're not allowed to discuss politics on the show, but today is election day. It is election day in America. We have a formal, there are elections all year, so to speak. Not all year, but this is not the only day throughout the year where we hold elections. Um, they always typically are on Tuesdays, but say that there's, for example, the governor of New Jersey is not up for election this year. So the timing, not everyone's up for election, but each every 2 years, it's a major election because you have every 4 years the presidential election, and then squeezed in between you have the midterms elections, which is now considered you're at the midway point of the president's term. So the president, Joe Biden, has been in office for 2 years. So now this is his midterm elections. Now, historically speaking, whenever you look at an incumbent president in his first term first, um, coming up against his first midterm election, usually the president's party takes a beating, usually, because you just elected someone president. Now, I'm talking in general. This is complete general. This is just look back at history, all the presidents in history, not all, but you know what I'm saying. Typically, once a president's in office for 2 years, his party will then suffer at the midterm elections, usually. Mr. Barack Obama took a shellacking in his first midterm elections, and he actually gave one of the most humbling speeches he ever gave after his midterm elections. He basically said, like, all right, I get it. I'm not going to take this country right now. Little did you know he was predicting the future. I'm not going to take this country right now and drive it all the way to the left. We got to do this, incrementally. Anyway, so did 45. So did Mr. Trump. He took a little bit of a beating during his midterm. Not so bad, but he did. So that's what we're looking at now. So really what you're looking at is how bad of a beating does the Democratic Party take in this midterm election? That's really where we're going. I heard a cool inside tip this morning. If you want to gauge how the day is going, there's 3 major seats up for grabs in Virginia, congressional seats. I believe it's 2, 7, and 10. But basically, that's a good bellwether because Virginia is a major swing state. So really, as you see Virginia go, and as you see certain districts in Virginia go, is typically how the rest of the night will go. For the first time in a long time, New York State is. I'm not considering it a battleground state for governor. I'm not. Although I will say, if you guys remember, maybe it was like 6 years ago. Maybe it was Obama's midterm elections. Maybe it was Trump's midterm elections. I'm not sure. But Massachusetts, which is as blue gets, Code Train, you'll remember this. Massachusetts elected a Republican governor at a time when the country had just kind of gone blue, gone left, and yet you had this little movement in Massachusetts where you're like, who? What happened? I remember that happening, and it kind of coming out of nowhere, and being like, oh, what happened here? And then, fast forward a few years later, more recently, you have this dude that just won down in Virginia, this rich guy that won down in Virginia. So does that happen in New York? Does it happen? Does a Massachusetts happen where we're like, wow, actually, because every single person I talk to agrees with this individual and welcome. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. It seems like some sort of a venereal disease, but we'll leave it at that. And hey, Scott, I hope you're doing well, Scott, and anyone else coming in. Sorry. But New York. New York is not a swing state. It is not a purple state. It is as blue gets. And the whole reason behind that is because of where we are right now. The population of where we are right now, New York City, greatly outnumbers the population anywhere else in the state. So as this city goes, the state typically goes. You basically need everyone and their mother that wants to go red to vote red in order to offset. Oh, it's just Genesis? Oh, easy. Perfect. To offset the votes in this neck of the woods. And you don't see any buildings right now. But I always, when it comes to politics too, I always think of this. When we get a little closer to Williamsburg, you'll see. You look at the projects or any of these apartment complex buildings. Just look at these buildings, right? Pick one of these buildings and compare it to the population in your town or any town in upstate New York. You might have 15 towns in upstate New York that all go red. They all go red. But meanwhile, just one of these buildings on one of these blocks in Brooklyn would probably offset all that redness to blue. Yeah. Yeah, David S. Cameron, I'm figured. Let me see. I just didn't want to miss anyone else coming in here. Now speaking of systems of government, yeah, the electoral system, see, it's meant to, let's just say, this is completely hypothetical, completely imaginary, but let's just say one person or one force or one media or one whatever were to completely corrupt all of New York City, all 8 million people in New York City. Somehow they were able to corrupt them, even by legally, non-legally. They put brainwaves into their head. I don't know. They put a gun to their head. Let's just say. Now, this country was based on not allowing one individual or one family or one monarch or one oligarch to control such a wide, such a big vote, right? So the Electoral College basically just divvies that up based on geography. What it does is it takes that one apartment building in Brooklyn and it offsets it or ratios it to one block in that small town in rural America. Because that one block in small town rural America should have just as much say as that one building in Brooklyn, New York. It's fascinating. And what system fascinates me also is the Israeli system, the Israeli parliament, and how they have to build coalitions. And I think BB just got back in again now somehow. I don't know how. Like they build a coalition and I don't know. It's fascinating. It's absolutely fascinating. But the parliamentary system, I can't say that I know much about. I just know it's fascinating. I think that the fundamental flaw in its reduced UK and USA to a two-party system, and now we are experiencing the results. Well, absolutely. Um, it is a two-party system. I'm not going to say that I like it, but it needs to be acknowledged that that's what it is. If you want to, it, you there's a lot of voting against the other side more than voting for your side. But for sure, yeah, Scott. My vehicle tells me, yeah, 56 degrees right now. Yesterday was beautiful, but fall is officially here. We've been lucky. We've been real lucky. We've been real lucky with this weather. No denying that. But I think it's run its course. Now in the 50s. I think on Sunday the high is going to be like 45. So yeah, we're in it. We're in the muck. Hey Stiggs, what's up, buddy? Thanks for popping in, man. I appreciate it. Well, David, yeah, and typically I think most ballots are either one way or the other. You're voting up and down the ticket either red or you're voting up and down the ticket blue. Um, to me, it has a lot to do with politics. Should really come down to one simple thing that puts you either to the right or to the left. Um, to me, it's always been that balance or that battle between, do we allow the citizen to make their own decision, or does the government make this decision for that citizen? I.e., taxes. You can use as an example. The further right you go, the more you're going to believe that the individual, the citizen, should be able to keep more of their money and make more of the decisions on what to do with their money. Um, there's always that argument. Well, you need cops and firefighters, and okay, that's fine. That's in the budget. We get that. It's more of a do you want to continue extending? Do you want to have different brackets for different people, and if you make this, you got to pay that, as opposed to everyone just given a certain amount, and it's up to the government to budget correctly and do what they need to do? Why should it be on the citizen to know? Or if you go, it's more like, well, no, the government is in complete control, and the government needs the money to be able to do what they want to do. And to me, you're going to feel one way or the other in your heart, and whichever party or whatever person goes that way is where you should go. Whether or not you like the person, you think the person's a jackass, you would never sit down to dinner with the person. You're not voting for a new best friend. You're really not. You're not voting for a new best friend. You're not voting for the class mom at PTA. You're not. It should be, where do you feel in your heart? That's as far into politics as I want to get. It is election day, so we have to tap on it. Thank God cousin Paulie isn't here, because he'd be chewing my head off right now. All righty, we're approaching Bedford Avenue. Let me give you the lay of the land a little bit more here. So we're coming up to, this is Nostrand that we're crossing over now, Nostrand Avenue. We want to get ourselves to Bedford, and then we'll make a right on Bedford. Going up to Williamsburg, and then it's going to be a search for parking. Wait until you guys see this. I really hope I get lucky. I really do. I really don't want to search like a chicken without a head for a parking spot. But we'll see. Sometimes I get lucky, sometimes I don't. We shall see. here so we can make our right on Bedford. Alrighty. Mr. Stiggs, we're going to Williamsburg, Brooklyn. We're almost there. And then from Williamsburg, I have to go down to Day Hill and like Avenue J, kind of Midwood area, I guess, Sons of Italy area. Brooklyn, Central Brooklyn. Right now we're in North Brooklyn. Then I got to go down to Central Brooklyn. And then I think I'm going to Long Island. We'll see if you guys are going to join me. I think. We'll see. Yeah, right. I hope that was a good job not talking politics. And thank you. Cousin Paulie, I don't know. He's been busy. He's been busy. I think he's doing all right, though. He's a good man, Cousin Paulie. Very good man. One of the best realist men on this tube. I can guarantee you that, David S. Cameron. He's definitely one of the realists, that's for sure. Right. I hate Bedford Avenue now because it's 2 lanes, right? 2 lanes one way, but there's constant double parking like on each side. So there's this constant battle, like left, right. Then see that they got this bus lane on the right here. It's so annoying. It's like they really should just made it 1 lane. Just make it 1 lane and let everyone just friggin' double park everywhere on the left or the right or something. Like, why even have 2 lanes? Why even have 2 lanes? People don't even stay. Like, I'm in the wrong lane now. I don't even know what's going on here. You just have it 1 lane. Might as well. Oh, they were sparring in that parking lot. That was pretty cool. There was a boxer there. He looked like he was pretty legit too. Sparring in there. Did they announce a winner yet, or what's the deal with that? I mean, me and my buddy were talking about it. We knew it was going to jump over too, as it got late. Come on, you're telling me I can't drive around in New York City and bitch and complain about nothing? What are you trying to say, Coach M? Speaking of New York City, you should start to see the New York City skyline up ahead. You're going to see the City Corp building. You're going to see, what is it, the one that A-Rod lived in. I forgot. I always forget the address. I think it's 159, 159th Street. I think when A-Rod was with J-Lo, they had the penthouse in there. The tall, skinny building that went up by Central Park. But you could see it. You could see it with the naked eye. I don't know if you guys can see it. Straight up the block right over here. That's going to be your New York City skyline. But we're now in Williamsburg. We're getting close. We're getting close. Gonna have to start looking for a spot. You know. You know the deal. Williamsburg is probably one of the most fascinating neighborhoods in Brooklyn because it was really one of the first to really, really gentrify. It was always a rough neck of woods. Growing up in Brooklyn, we never came up to Williamsburg. You'd be crazy to come up to Williamsburg. It was rough. It was very industrial. Williamsburg's a big area. Um, it was very industrial and it was just a really rough neck of the woods. But it's so close to Manhattan. It's one stop on the L train. So you knew once gentrification became a thing that Williamsburg was going to be stop number one. And it was. For sure. It's very trendy. It's got all the shops. Very expensive. Very, very expensive to rent. Actually, there was a point, I think in like 2018 or so, I believe, there was actually a point where rents in Williamsburg were actually higher than in Manhattan. But yet people came over to Williamsburg because, initially it was a cheaper rent than being in Manhattan with only one subway stop back into Manhattan. But, yeah, There's been some weird stuff. I know, Mike, I don't think you're in New York, but there's been some weird stuff going on with the New York lottery numbers. Like a couple in the Take Five. It was the Take Five. It's five numbers. Midday and night were the same numbers back to back. And a bunch of people played the same numbers. After they saw them come out midday, then they went and played those same numbers at night and they came out again. What kind of wacky stuff is that? Look at this traffic. Mud on a me. Is this road work or what? I don't know if these cars are stopped or, yeah, no, this is freaking construction. I think this van is part of the, I don't know though. You would think he would put his blinkers on. Like this white van. What is he doing? Is he in traffic? Is he not? Is he, oh no, see, he's not. He's moving. Okay, we're moving, right? He's moving. So here's what I need with this guy's got right in front of me, a little scooter. Oh, now this lady with this bike's gonna squeeze in here. Okay. All right, now we're all gonna just squeeze in front of Skip. Let's get the scooter go in front of Skip, the bike go in front of Skip, the little Toyota with the Florida plates go in front of Skip. Why doesn't everyone just pile in and just go in front of Skip? I'm just kidding. I'm not really mad. But this is why I hate Bedford Avenue. I hate Bedford Avenue. Just make it one friggin' lane with a bunch of space on the side so people can do whatever the hell they want to do on the side. Why even have it two lanes? Oh, what on? You know what, David? That's so true. And I know there's a big debate as to like in the comparison between like, 1970s New York to like present day New York and the crime and everything like that. Um, I could tell you, me being in my mid 30s, obviously I didn't experience New York in the 70s. I didn't really experience it in the 80s. Um, but my parents did. My parents were teenagers and in their 20s and in their heyday, so to speak, in that time. And my parents lived in the Bronx, so they were in the Bronx. My first home when I was born, we only lived there for like a year or two. But when I was born, our home was in the Bronx, so my parents were in the Bronx. Um, so I grew up being taught, how to stay safe from all that was going on at that time, and constantly being reminded of what the Bronx was like in the 70s, and it was always a topic of discussion. But yet, I grew up in a safer New York City. I also grew up in a New York City ruled by Rudy Giuliani during the stop and frisk and the broken windows policy time frame, which those of you that are not familiar, Rudy Giuliani had the quote unquote broken windows policy, which was basically his idea of policing, meaning that you go after all the crimes, even if they're considered small. You post up police officers everywhere, and broken windows, meaning even if someone breaks a window, you crack down on those crimes, because if you crack down on all those little crimes, it'll be a trickle up effect, so to speak, to minimize the major crimes. So, being a teenager, and in my 20s, and during that time, obviously the cops broke our chops over stuff that you can now legally do right in front of a cop. You know what I mean? And obviously that form of policing is no longer. That stopped once people got real angry over stop and frisk. Stop and frisk was kind of like an extension to that, which basically meant that police officers were able to just stop and frisk anyone on the street that they felt was suspicious, instead of needing an actual probable cause. It's safe to say that the past decade has been a much more hands-off policing experience. So, it's different. In terms of like just broken, just burnt down buildings and wasted space, no, that doesn't exist in New York City these days. And I've always noticed that compared to like other cities, when you look at like Baltimore or Chicago, when you go look at their ghettos or their slums, so to speak, there's a lot of wasted space, like space that people don't want, closed down buildings and stuff like that. This is still New York City, and Today, there's not much of that. There really is not much of that. Get out of here so I could see what else is up. Yeah, no, there's definitely, it's just a different look and feel to it these days. It's just a 2022 version of it. Just like everything else is different. Just like everything else is different. It's a well-known fact that those policies are long gone. It's a much more hands-off policing policy. Obviously, everyone knows about bail reform and all that. Um, Less fear of authority in general. It's different. Different. But you're not gonna find blocks and blocks of you know, businesses that are burnt down and just wasted and wandering away. And no, that's not gonna happen. I guess I'll be the one to let this pedestrian go. How about this bike that's in my blind spot? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, yeah. Let's beep. Let's beep. So, which person should I kill? Should I kill that person or that person, bro? Which one? Unbelievable. 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 You're right, Coach Train. You're right, Coach Train. You're all right. All right, we're approaching destination. Please give me a spot. Please give me a spot. Please give me a spot. If not, I got to go around the block. Come on, give me something. Give me something. Give me something. Where's this guy running to? Why is he running? This is where I'm going. Wait, do I know that guy? No, I don't know. Oh, what do we got here? Okay, stop it. Boom. Done. Look at this. Look at this. Done. 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 Guys, be right back. One more minute, guys. I'll be right back. 1 minute. All right, guys, I'm coming. I'm now that jerk that's double parked. Oh, okay, I'm causing chaos here. Alrighty, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Nice. It was right there waiting for me. Oliver Sutton, how you doing, buddy? Good to hear you the other day. It was nice. I still have like the sniffles. You're not wrong about that, actually. Um, was actually stop questioning Frisk. Yeah, you're right, Micah. I don't know why my comments aren't coming up. I can't put the comment on the screen. But you're right, right? Stop. Will that come up on the screen? No, it won't. Okay. Hey, Tommy, thank you. I appreciate that. I wish I could put it up on the screen. Yeah, Micah. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Yeah, yeah. I'm squeezed in this little nook right here. Okay. Yeah, no, I know Roosevelt is rough. Long Island's been it's a fascinating place. It's a world on its own. Um, Wyandanch is got its areas. Brentwood, but they're very just because I think of the design of Long Island, they're able to be very um, isolated, so to speak. Let me see what this follow up on. We can expect these. Oh, well, funny. The person at my next stop just emailed me to see when I'm coming, and they didn't know I was coming today. I'm actually on coming there today. I'll be there. I'll drop them off at approx. Let me see now. Let's get an ETA to the next stop, which is going to be, yeah, it's Day Hill and Avenue J, right in the center of Brooklyn. So we got to go south now, back south. But I wanted to make this stop first because this is the worst traffic. So my ETA is about 33 minutes. If we go that way, we'll decide which way we're going to go. So I'm going to give her an ETA of 12:30 to be safe. Approximately 12:30 p.m. Okay. Now they know to expect me also. We got to hope the warehouse people are expecting me because otherwise, well, I hear myself. Definitely don't want to hear myself. That's the last thing I want to hear. Okay. So now let's see. Which way do we want to go now? We have to go south. Do we take the streets? Do we want to hop on the BQE and give you a little bit of a view of the city? What do you want to do? Highway or streets? First is here's my man. Good to see you. Always awesome having you around. Who's gonna answer me? Streets or highway? Streets or highway? I'm pulling out. We can either go on the BQE. You might get some elevated views of the city, slight elevated views of the city, or we could stay on the streets. Anyone? 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 Street. Up, up. All of a sudden won. All of a sudden won. I think he won, cuz. I think he might have beat you to it. Do we need a tiebreaker? Highway! Conrad Highway. Cuz you got beat up, man. All right, we'll hop on the highway. There's gonna be some traffic though. I'm just warning you guys. But all right, we got an amazing and thank you response. You always gotta love the amazing and thank you responses. Those are always good. Yeah, we have a 15-minute delay on the highway, but it's it's the BQE. It is what it is, right? You're the man, cuz. You are the man. No doubt about it. You're the man. Oh, pedestrian. Ooh, pedestrian. Okay. Yeah, see, this area is just an absolute disaster, and it's why I try to get here earlier and out. If you can get here and out before 12 noon, you're in good shape. Oh no! You know who makes a great glazed donut? Bella and Friends. I don't know if they have them where you're at, but 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven actually, when they come in fresh, they make an excellent like Krispy Kreme style glazed donut. I'm a big fan of the glazed donut. Big fan. But that's disappointing. Very disappointing. Alrighty then. So yeah, so today the today's considered a federal holiday. So, for example, the garbage was not picked up today. My garbage will be picked up tomorrow. All New York City public schools are closed. And the reason behind that is because the public schools are all used for polling places, which I don't know if that's a common thing throughout the country, because I feel like when you watch the news or whatever and people are going to vote like outside the country, oh, this lady's got the goodies right here. She got the churro, she got some watermelon. Oh, no, thank you, man. No, thank you. I'm good. Thank you. No, thank you. Thanks. I appreciate it. See, David S. Cameron, back in the day, you had the squeegee washers, the window washers. They would wash your window and then they would harass you for money. You get the nice, polite ladies just looking to sell you some. Oh, I could have went down that block for a little shortcut that I missed. This is a brutal intersection right here. You got everyone coming off this highway, and we got to make a left. And then this block in itself is just a disaster because they got all double parked cars on the right here. Oh, man. He's going back over there. I got another lady here selling some more stuff over here. Excuse me, miss. Okay. Alrighty. We should get through the next light, I guess. Hopefully. Does it still want me to get on the highway? Yeah, we can still get on the highway. Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Yeah, Bella, I would suggest it. I love 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven is my go-to, especially when I'm on Long Island because they're everywhere. Scotty. Oh, cuz. Yeah, cuz. Come on, cuz. Get with the program. Get with the program, cuz. What's going on over there? Your Wi-Fi a little lacking down there in South Philly? What's up? What's the matter? They boycotting because the Phillies didn't do it? What's going on over there? I was rooting for them bastards. Believe me, I was. Oh, go look at this. Look at this good luck we got in front of us. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, cuz. Yeah, Coach Rain. Makes complete sense. It's one of those things where you don't realize that it's unique to either New York or big cities where we just we assume, oh yeah, where do you go to vote? Yeah, you go to vote at the school. But it's like private schools still have school today. It's not considered a holiday for private schools. It's not like a bank holiday where they have to give you off. They close all the schools because they're polling locations. All right, we're getting on the BQE. We will be in traffic. You were fair warned. We will be in traffic, but you'll get an elevated view of downtown Brooklyn. So what the buildings you have in front of you, that's the downtown Brooklyn skyline, off to the left. Manhattan is going to be to your right. I'll let you know when buildings from Manhattan are visible. But those buildings you see in front of you are downtown Brooklyn. You know what? Let me get in front of this truck. It's because I forgot. I don't want you guys staring at the back of that truck. Sorry, truck guy. I didn't really mean to pull that move, but I have passengers that need to be able to see. So yeah, so everything to the left there. Ooh, wow, wow. Whatever that guy's smoking in front of us, mink yeah. Wow, I just got hungry smelling that guy. All right, let's get out of this lane because it's not gonna be a good lane for us. That's to go into Manhattan. Wow. Yeah, jeez. I just got the munchies from smelling him. Whew. Coltrane. Jeez. Wow. Or is it this guy? I think it's this guy. Look at me being a creeper. All right, let me get in my left lane because this is the lane to be in. Take it from me. I know. So yeah, downtown Brooklyn is off to your left. Atlantic Avenue, Barclays Center, where the Nets play. All the brand new condos and co-ops that are going up in downtown Brooklyn. This building right that's going to appear in your screen now, that right there, that's still being built. It's still under construction, that one right there. But it is going to be the tallest building in New York City outside of Manhattan. So it'll be up there. It'll be big. Brooklyn has its own skyline in itself. Like even what you're looking at, all that to the left is Brooklyn. Let's see if I can do something. Nah, I'm not even gonna try to swivel. This delay is a 12-minute delay. So this is the BQE, Brooklyn Queens Expressway. We're heading west, actually towards Staten Island, but we're not gonna go that far. Yeah, David, another GO train. Hey, we know what's up. Oh, you can see One World Trade Center right there. That's One World Trade Center. So that's Manhattan. That's downtown Manhattan. And then everything, so that's the southernmost point. We're facing west, right? That's the southern point of Manhattan right there. So everything to the right of that is going up to Manhattan. Everything that you see in front of you and to the left is downtown Brooklyn. But we're going to cross right under the Brooklyn Bridge, too, for the Brooklyn Bridge and the Manhattan Bridge. So you'll get a different perspective of it. But that you see off to the right now, that's Manhattan, downtown Manhattan, One World Trade Center, standing tall at 1,776 feet tall. Foot tall? Feet tall. Foot tall. 1776. No pun intended. Actually, pun intended. Actually, it was done on purpose. Whatever you want to say. But yeah, this is it's amazing, the downtown Brooklyn skyline. It really is. You could take someone here and just show them Brooklyn, and they'd be fascinated. I got to show them Manhattan. You could be like, no, this is this is New York right here. This is all it right there, and they'd be like, wow, it's fast, it's beautiful. You don't even have to show them Manhattan. Yeah, Bella, I am most familiar with Brooklyn and Queens, and Manhattan. Brooklyn, Queens, and Manhattan. I know them like the back of my hand from living in Brooklyn, going to high school in Manhattan, driving the limo, being, doing all that car service limo driving. Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, I know it. Stick me in the Bronx, I can figure out where I am, but I don't really know where I am. Same with Staten Island. Thank you, cuz. Please hit the like button. Yeah, we're getting closer to where the view is actually going to be the best, and then actually once we pass the best part is kind of where the traffic opens up, so it works out perfectly. Again, this is holiday traffic. I very rarely even attempt to go on this road, which is why I was even asking. It's why I was even, should I go on? I don't even attempt to take this way because it's usually a brutally bad standstill. But I saw that the delay was only a 13-minute delay as opposed to like a 45-minute delay. And it's all because of the holiday. It's because there's no school. School's closed. Oh, yeah, that's Bella, that's ridiculous. Pay that fool no mind. Because you were right. Your initial thought process was right. You just didn't factor in the fact that there's no school today. And it was before 12 noon. So therefore the highway became an option where we can do this. We can roll along, not be in a crazy delay. You know what I mean? Once you factor those two things in, you kind of got to think about it. Otherwise, you're 100% right. I wouldn't even think about it. We're taking the streets. I want to get on this. What are you, crazy? How cool! I don't know if you guys can see it, but such a cool building. It's skinny little right in between these two big ones, right in there. If you guys can see that, like zoom that in, or which you think on YouTube you can do now. If you go to full screen, you can zoom in. It's such a cool building. You're gonna see One World Trade Center pop because now we just, the highway turned a little, so we're facing up towards Manhattan. So you're gonna see One World Trade Center pop out on your left. We're about 2 or 3 minutes from crossing under the Brooklyn Bridge and the Manhattan Bridge. Yeah, there's One World Trade Center there now. See how we kind of just we shifted a little. We're just facing up north. It is a beautiful day in terms of crisp and clearness. That is for sure. Not a cloud in the sky. I cannot find the cloud. It's not too breezy. It's chilly, but it's not breezy. Yeah, cause I believe so. I think you have to be in full screen, and then when you're in full screen, you can actually zoom in on it. I believe you'd be able to do it with a Android or whatever. Or I wonder if you can do it on the computer. I don't know, but I think this would be a good time. Kind of you can zoom in and out. I can't stream in and out on ZoomYard. ZoomYard. ZoomYard on StreamYard. I wish I could because there's definitely times where I'd want to kind of zoom in a little bit. So this first structure that we are crossing under is the Manhattan Bridge. The Manhattan Bridge and the Brooklyn Bridge basically run parallel. They go from downtown Brooklyn over to downtown Manhattan. The Manhattan Bridge has the subway on it. That's the subway that I took into high school. The B train and the Q train cross over the Manhattan Bridge on the lower level. So that's what we're going underneath right now is the Manhattan Bridge. When you go into Manhattan from the Manhattan Bridge, it takes you to Canal Street, Chinatown, Little Italy. The Brooklyn Bridge takes you a little further west over by Park Row and City Hall, but they run parallel to each other. All the you can walk over the Manhattan Bridge, but no one does it because everyone walks over the Brooklyn Bridge. I have walked over the Manhattan Bridge before. It was on September 11th in 2001. Cause when you talk, all of a sudden I miss the Twin Towers. I've always loved skylines and cityscapes and stuff like that. And from my neighborhood in Brooklyn, you're always able to see the Twin Towers. And my parents' Twin Towers. So, you know, well, I might buffer for the next couple of minutes, guys. Hang with me. It buffered last time when I came through here. I think there's just a lot of interference. If you guys remember when I was below the Manhattan Bridge, it buffered. So if I go in and out, just give it a couple of minutes, and then we'll be fine. All right. Um, yeah, I absolutely loved those towers, and as a younger kid, because I wasn't an adult yet, I was in high school. So as a kid, it, I don't want this to come out the wrong way, but I almost felt like pissed that they took my buildings away. Obviously, the loss of life was just, it was horrible. I mean, just to know, like, just that sinking feeling, because we watched it live. Like, we watched it, and we were right, you're right there. Like, a whole bunch of people just died. Like, I'm the type of person, like, I don't know. Like, that makes me sick to my stomach. But then, like, kind of the secondary thought was, like, you bastards, you just messed up our skyline. Like, like that was, again, as a kid that, like, I love those buildings, and it's like you love the way the skyline looked. I would draw the skyline, and it had this such a specific shape, and it excuse me, etched into so many symbols and signs and stuff like that. Excuse me. That that was almost a secondary, like, the beef was like, what'd you guys just do? You just messed up my, it would have just horrible. Horrible. Man, I'm sorry. Got something, like, I think I swallowed a piece of fuzz or something over here. I'm going to mute you for a second so I can just cough. Let me hit the cough button for a second. All right. Hopefully I got it out. Still. Sorry for the buffering, guys. It'll happen here. Bell. I've not gone to Arthur Avenue yet. Need to do it, especially after seeing Yoange and her husband go. I need to get there. I really, really need to get there. Such a slacker, as Coach Train would say. He's got the apropos name for me. Like, my YouTube. I wish I could dive in and dedicate all my time and effort into this. I really do. I feel like I'd be able to pretty cool, but you just can't. Just can't. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. And I do it, I I, I do it because it's fun. So I do it. It's fun to speak with you guys. And I feel like I can offer you something. It seems like you guys appreciate it. And that's enough for me. That really does it for me. That's what makes me want to come on. That I know, I have a site in front of me that is of value to people I've become friendly with in here, and I want to show it to you guys. I want to offer that to you. It makes it all worth it for me. It really does. All right, now we boogie. Only in New York City you get tractor trailers in the left lane. Now we boogie. Let's see. We need to Prospect Expressway in. All right, so let's get around this guy, because then I got to get to the left. But if I stay behind that guy, I'll never get over to the left. This guy's getting into the center. We're going to go around him. And now we make our move to the left. We're following the C-Class Benz up there. Let's get it. So we want the Prospect Expressway. You stay there. You don't come in my lane. Look at this. Yeah, no, looking down at the phone. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that's cool. That's great. Yeah, hi. You finally saw me. He finally saw me. Thanks. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? He finally saw me. Finally looked up and realized it was a car back then. Unbelievable. Right? It's crazy. Like on the cross Bronx, the truck's just chilling in the left lane. It's fine. It's New York City. You're a truck, that's fine. Chill in the left lane. Good. Who's going to do anything about it? What are you going to do about it? Man, that was, what the hell? There's some tickle in my throat. Excuse me. Drinking one of these new, too popular up in New York yet. A member of my family works for them on the distributor side. So he always has, free samples. And he always gets the new flavors out. So this weekend he hooked me up with it's called Miami Cola. You guys can see it. Bang. It's big down south, like in Florida. Carolinas. I think it's, up here. This is a big Monster and Red Bull territory. But Bang does, the Bang flavors are great. They really are. Hey, Mara, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Matty Marina. Matty Marina. Hope you're well, bud. Yeah, this is good. Real good. No sugar. I usually don't do energy drinks. I don't, but he gave it to me on Saturday, and I'm like still sipping it. So I'll sip an energy drink. Oh, that's a state trooper. I better slow down. Oh, I hope I'm not speeding. I hope I'm not speeding. I hope I'm not speeding. I don't think I'm speeding. I don't think I'm speeding. I don't think so. Oh, look at this accident on the other side. Oh, man, on me. Oh, man, on. Oh, a tree came down. I don't know if the truck took down the tree or what. That state trooper was being sneaky there. What was a state trooper doing on the friggin' Prospect Expressway? What are you kidding me? This is the biggest speed trap too. Usually they'll sit up here because it goes from 45 to 30. So they catch you. You know, you're on a highway, and all of a sudden you're in a 30-mile-per-hour speed limit. Gerard, how you doing, buddy? Celsius. I've never tried Celsius. I think I've seen it and heard of it, but never tried it. Yeah, but I've been sipping on this Bang for a while now. Ocean Parkway. Still in Brooklyn. Heading south. right in the heart of Brooklyn, central Brooklyn. Man, I like a friggin' Halls or Ricola. Some of those Ricola. I had a bunch of them last week. I was stuffing my pockets with them like crazy. You know, and under the weather, you got the tissues and the friggin' the Halls everywhere. But now that I'm over the weather, I'm ill prepared. Oh man. Let's see if I missed anything else. Man. Hope I didn't. Oh, Maddie, you were in here for a while. Sorry, man. I didn't see you. I didn't see you come in. My bad. I'll see you, cuz. Yeah, and of course, RIP to all 9/11. Of course. I mean, needless to say, it was a sick day. Okay, cool. I don't think I missed anyone else. Yankees for life. What's up? Hope you're doing well. Yankees for life. That's how they say it in the Bronx, Yankees. Getting hungry. So I'm kind of like, I think I've made my mind up that I want tacos. The thing is, do I want the tacos here in Bensonhurst on 86th Street and 24th Avenue? Or do I want to go to Long Island and get them in Westbury on Post Road near the theater? Those are my two taco spots. Decisions to make. What it do? With Big Lou? What's up, Big Lou? What's crack-a-lacking, my man? How you doing, bud? Hope you're well. We're on Ocean Parkway and Cortelyou Road. See, you have to be a local to be able to spell that all perfect. See, it's right in the screen. See that up top there? You try to pronounce that without hearing a local say it. That's like when Theme Dude tries to pronounce Montauk. I love you, Thee. Montauk! Just chilling. What's up, baby? But this road that's in front of us right now is Cortelyou Road. And the only reason why I know how to pronounce it is because it's a stop on the Q train. So you always hear the conductor say, I don't know where this siren's coming from. I just hear a siren. I don't know if it's behind me. No clue. I don't know. It's coming from the right, coming from the left. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Sounds like it's getting closer, though. Oh, I see it. It's back behind me on the left. Shouldn't be an issue for me. Gerard, is there an old mob hangout along the route? I could. I'll be the first to admit I am no mobologist. Me, myself. I take an interest to it. Absolutely. It's what got me into the genre. Um, but in terms of like just knowing off the top, I can very well. I know that, who was it, Carlo Gambino, that lived on Ocean Parkway, the road I'm on right now? God, I'm so not good at this, but there's I know I always pass the Ravenite, but that's not near here. That might be on my route, though. That might be on my route if I decide to take you fellas to Long Island with me. We could try to pass the Ravenite on Troy Avenue. Then there's also the Bergen Hunt Fish Club. That's in Queens, kind of more towards where, when I go home, I go that way. It's not really on our route here. I'm sure I could Google like tallies or something like that. I could tell you this much, Gerard. This whole area that you've seen for the past 20 minutes and are going to see for the next half hour, 45 minutes, the whole area is considered a mob hangout. I mean, quite frankly. I mean, oh, getting a phone call. All right, I'm not going to answer that one at the moment. That one we can let lie for the moment. He just sent an email. So he just sent an email and he's calling me. Oh God, getting these emails, I didn't even realize I was getting them. Yeah, Yankees for life. I'll admit baseball is my one true love, and that's about it. I'm not the hugest football fan. I follow it, I watch the games, I keep up, all that jazz, but football is really where, I mean, baseball is really really the only sport that I truly love. I like golf too. I'm not that into it though anymore. It's fun when you can kind of get into a routine. Um, you can go every weekend, and you got like a couple of guys that you can go with. You got a group, and it turns into it. But if not, it's tough. It's a tough sport. And it's expensive as hell to go golfing. Like, who can go for like $100 a weekend? It's sick. Absolutely sick. Alrighty, so this is Bay Parkway. Bay Parkway, East 5th Street. Oh, coaching. What's funny is that I don't want to admit it just because of the way that the Met fans were so ridiculous this year. The Met fans were so brutal this year. I'll start the first day of the season. I have me and my buddies have a group text, Coach Rain. Actually, it's for the darts league. It's so to pass information along, whatever. And they're all Met fans. There's only like 2 Yankee fans in the whole group. The first day of the season, come on, guy, wake up. The first day of the season, when both teams won, I sent out a group text saying something to the effect of, "Oh, do I gotta make it right here? Oh wow, this is Avenue J already. Okay, I gotta make this right here then. Yeah, because then I go to Day Hill. Oh, nice. Okay, that was faster than I thought. All right, buddy. Hey, nice to see you. Hey, then go look down at your phone. He was so embarrassed that he looked down at his phone. Nice. That's a legal K-turn. Thank you very much for taking that. You're very welcome, sir. That's how you make a K-turn. You don't just make a U-turn at the corner. I hate when people at the corner just whip U-turns. You never whip a U-turn at a corner. You do a broken K-turn, middle of the block. That's how it's done, my friend. What was I saying? Coaching. First game of the season. First game. I shoot out a group text and something to the effect of, now this is what I love to see. New York teams winning. I love it. And I'll be honest with you, I wind up watching and following the Mets more than I do the Yankees because as a fan watching the Yankees for life, you'll understand. You get nervous, you sweat, you feel, you feel that pain. Where I could sit back and I could watch the Mets. They're here in the city. They're a local team. I know all their fans. They're on TV every night. They're on the radio every night, and watch it kind of drama free and just enjoy the sport, enjoy the game without having that rooting interest in it. So I love it. I love it. Like, especially if the Yankees are just not playing well, they're pissing me off, whatever. Whatever. And I'll watch the Mets. Not that I don't love the Yankees, but still, I love the game. I sent that text the first day of the season, and I got back like the most ridiculous responses. F the Yankees still suck, whatever. So from that point on, that was it. I stopped any communication regarding the Yankees. Where am I going to be? Ooh, I got a spot up there. Ooh, this call I probably got to take. Let me see if I could. Hold on, guys. Let me take this call while I perform a broken K at this seminar. Okay, you got it. Okay, bye-bye. Sorry, guys. What are we gonna do here? 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 All right. Someone's gonna get mad at me regardless. So let's see if I can do this as quickly as possible. So they get this, and this, and they get this, and they get this too. ML00990. Yep, they get that also. All right, so they get all this crap back here. All right, guys, I will be right back. All right. This hopefully won't take very long. As long as someone is nice enough to come help me, this shouldn't take very long. Hold on, guys. Okay. Unbelievable. I told you someone was going to get mad at me. I ain't even doing it. Yeah, that's the guy that was mad at me, but he could go scratch because he's got plenty of room. Not my fault he can't drive. So he can go scratch. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Give me 30 more seconds and we carry on. Look at this complete and utter disaster. Look at this disaster. Let's get the hell out of here. Hey, Nitro Ray, how you doing? All right, let's boogie. Let's boogie like we stole something. Jeez. Wow, both places. I got lucky. I got a spot to stop. Last time I came here, I got into some argument with some lady. She was so mad at me. I'm like, what? Like, I'm not here just hanging out, lady. You know what to do? Oh, man. Yeah, for sure. He's got the Cash App and the Venmo and the whole 9 yards. I'm pretty sure it's $ Vincent Bracco, but I could definitely look that up. All right, now let's figure out what to do with my life right now. Oh, I gotta. How long have I been on? Hour and 22 minutes. Okay. Where are we gonna go? 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 I gotta answer this email. Actually, I think Gerard. Speak of the devil. We just passed the Starlight Lounge. I think that was a hangout. That's the thing, Gerard. They're probably everywhere. Like, honestly. Uh, let's see what the traffic's like going out to Long Island right now. Because we can hop back on the highway. Ooh, there's no traffic right now. You want to do some more highway driving? All right, I need to pull over though first because I need to. Let's go. I gotta go this way. I need to pull over and just shoot a couple of emails out. But it's 12:27. I mean, we can get out to Long Island in about, wow, from here maybe like 40 minutes max because there's no traffic right now. We can hop on the highway. If it gets boring, maybe I'll throw on some music. I hate doing that because then, obviously the ramifications. But hi, Roger, you home? You got your homework? Try to remember that. Keep reminding me of that. Laura, 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 Laura. That's like calling Tindu Vito. Where's Tindu? It's too early for him. He's still working. Hard-working man over there. Not for nothing, but Tindu's got to be in great shape. You can't tell me a gentleman of his age can have a job like he does and not be in excellent shape. That man is in good shape. Don't let him fool you. Well, this was a terrible block to try to pull over on. Failed miserably. I got another phone call coming here. Hold on, guys. Let me grab this, please. Let me grab this. Well, that was a good phone call because that just answered my question as to what I am going to do next. Wow, it's like people are reading my mind today. Either people are reading my mind or they're watching my live. Because everywhere I'm like about to go and they're not expecting me. They didn't know when I was coming or whatever. They've all reached out to me like as I'm thinking and trying to figure out like how I'm gonna get there and when I'm gonna get there and when I should go and how I should go. That's weird. That is friggin' weird. Like I was literally just to fill you in on my life here. I need to get off here so I can just answer these emails real quick. I have a customer. They have two locations. One is in Nassau County, and one is way out east in Long Island. So that I have something for both of them. But typically, what we do is we bring it to the one in Nassau County, and then they transfer it intercompany to their place way out east. So the guy from the place way out east just called me and goes, "Hey, do when are you gonna?" And I was like, "Well, I was gonna try to see if I could just bring it to the one in Nassau, and they could bring it to you." And he goes, "Well, that would be perfect because they're coming out to me tomorrow. Can you get it to them by tomorrow?" And I said, "Even better, I'll get it to them in about 40 minutes." So trip with Skip. Saddle up. I really need to hop on the belt before we get traffic though, but I really need to shoot this email out, and I really screwed up in trying to get like to a good spot to pull over. But I'm going to do that shortly because I just need to shoot this email. Alrighty, let's get over here. Let's find the spot. Looky here, right behind this S-Class Benz. Look at this S. Hold on, let me get rid of the comment. Let me adjust. I'll give you. You want a view? That would be the first thing. That would be my first big purchase right there if I won that Powerball. Right in front of you. S580. GDM. I appreciate you stopping by. I really, really do. Thank you, Gina, I believe. You have a wonderful day. We're going to Long Island, David S. Cameron. We're going to Matty Marinad area. Strong Island. That's awesome, Nitro, eh? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alrighty, so, guys, just bear with me. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see. Are these any good? These background noises? Let's see what this sounds like. Is it playing? I don't hear it. That's not working. All right, guys. You don't hear music, right, guys? I guess that's not working. Alrighty. Give me a second, guys. I'll give you a little background music for the time. Give me just 2 minutes to shoot these two emails out, and then we're going to Long Island. All right, guys, let's go. All right. All righty, we're going to Long Island, Nassau County. Guess no one liked the music, huh? Man, let's get back at it then. Jeez. Alrighty, so we are on. Got the lowest music. Avenue L, East 7th. Let's head down to the belt. Alrighty. I have to remember the name Ryan. Oh, God in heaven, Mary Joseph. She still didn't even see me. She didn't even look at me. She did not even look at me. She did not even look at me. Oh, my God in heaven. I'm happy at least. I'm happy at least I'm not the only person in the world that just saw her. I'm very happy. And I shit you not, I still don't even think she knows I'm behind her. How do you just I don't oh my God. Mind numbing. Absolutely mind numbing. Alrighty, so let's put in the destination here. Let's get an ETA. Directions. An hour? It's really gonna take that long? All right. Whatever you say, Chief. Whatever you say. Yeah, Roger. Usually it's nice when people look before they just come jetting out of a friggin' driveway. Oh my God. Really wish I could play regular music. So once we get on the highway, see what we can do. What's this? Nitro, thank you for joining. Thank you, Nitro. I hope to see you back soon. Really nice to see you in here. Yeah, Code Train, I'm trying. I don't know. I'm trying to look for some non-copyrighted stuff. But it's hard, obviously. Because if they were that talented, yeah. This is terrible, too. Jeez. Let's see how this is. Oh, ooh. Sounded like a little Mary J, no? Isn't that terrible? I mean, it's pretty bad. You got it, Stiggs. Oh, she's got a whole page, Stiggs. Yeah, I see. HCC also an amazing cover band. So yes, the Sarah Collins, very interesting. Oliver Sun, see you, man. Thank you for joining. Let me go down to Sarah's bottom of her page. See if we can find something randomly here. It's nuts. Let's see. Roger, this isn't terrible, huh? I gotta save this, whatever this is. Let me share this. $5.80. Yeah, Tommy, I seen Ralph's stuff. That's he's very good. And it's not easy to do those songs. They've been done so many times, so it's not easy to go and do a good job on them. I really hope I didn't waste too much time fussing around, because I really don't want this traffic to come out of nowhere and smack us in the face on the belt. It's already building up a little bit. But hopefully it stays clear. Hopefully. So Ocean Parkway, we're heading south on Ocean Parkway. Basically, this is the main north to south route in the center of Brooklyn. So if you're in the center of Brooklyn, not off to the west or to the east, and you just need to go north to south, this is basically your main artery. If you continue on all the way down south, you'll hit Coney Island. We're going to get on the Belt Parkway right before you hit Coney Island. So Coney Island, Brighton Beach, those areas would be straight ahead and continuing on to the south, down, hitting the water, basically. Tommy Stiggs. Let's see. I don't know what to. I mean, I'm looking at this Sarah Collins, and she's got so many friggin' videos. I don't even know. She's got favorites here. Oh no, those aren't hers. I don't even know where to begin with this Sarah Collins. Any suggestions, Stig? Vafoev. Welcome. Hope I was close in that pronunciation. Hope you. Ming, Stigs. I don't even know. Yeah, really, I'm like, Rodri, traffic is fine at the moment. I'm hoping that once I get on the highway, it continues that way the whole way through. Is my only concern. Because typically, as the day goes on, it gets worse. But we'll see. Fingers crossed. My ETA to my next destination, which will probably be the end of this live, probably at this point, about 1:40 p.m., which is in about 50 minutes from now. Oh, this is... What are they doing with this song? This ain't bad. Definitely take a request, David. What do you want to hear? Oh, no. You got it bad. No. Do you hear this? This is Fusher. Nueva York. This is yeah, Rodri. It's a bite off of Usher. You got it bad. That's funny. That's funny how they did that. Oh, what is this? Coney Island Hospital is on the left. They just rebuilt Coney Island Hospital. It's been here forever, but it's always been an eyesore, and they just put a lot of work and construction into it. Actually, the former company that I worked for, we laid a lot of the vinyl in the rooms, a lot of the LVT. But we're getting close to the Bell Parkway. We're on Avenue Z at the moment, heading south. Yes, Brooklyn, New York, my friend. Brooklyn, New York. Heading south on Ocean Parkway. We're going out to Long Island, though. We're going out to the suburbs. Whoa. They keep these songs short on you. But yeah, we're heading out to the suburbs, which will put us through Queens first. So we're in Brooklyn. We're gonna get on this Belt Parkway going east. It'll take us through Queens, um, and then into Long Island, Strong Island. So again, if you would basically, this is the cutoff to get into Coney Island. So here, up in front of us is the Bell Parkway. If you were to continue on straight, you would go down into Coney Island. You would get down by the Brooklyn Cyclone Stadium, the Brooklyn Aquarium, and all those fun attractions. So I guess the official name to this hospital now is South Brooklyn Health. Whatever. It'll always be Coney Island Hospital. Let's see, Joe Della Mora. Oh, they did. Let's try a little Sarah. This is for you, Stiggs. We'll try a little Sarah over here.
Another day, another time. I long to hold you tight, 'cause I'm so lonely. Baby, I need your loving. Got to have all your loving. Baby, I need your loving. Got to have all your loving. Some things a sign of weakness. Oh, girl, today.
She does have a great voice, I'll tell you that much. No doubt there's a bunch of talent right here. Off to the right is Lincoln High School. You guys probably know Lincoln High School if you're into sports. It's where Stephon Marbury attended, and then also then his nephews, Sebastian Telfair, also attended. Lincoln High School, always known to have a very good basketball team. But that's right on the right there. It's Lincoln. Everyone from around here knows Lincoln. I did not go to Lincoln High School.
Oh, sometimes I wonder, will I ever be the same? Oh, yeah. When you see me smile, you know that I love you. Got to hurt that I love. And it's smile you might see that I love. Oh, in return that I love. Darling, I
Think of what I was saying before with the voting and how fascinating it is. Like, look at these buildings in front of you and compare the population or the vote coming out of one of these buildings in front of you and the weight that carries compared to, say, an entire town in other parts of the country. It's fascinating. Oh, Bella. Lauren. Lori. See? Crap. I'm not good with names, so now I gotta say a name that's not on the screen and something with an L. I don't know. Stop. We could do that. We could do that. I don't know if Sarah has any Christmas. See, the thing, I really don't want to get hit with copyright issues, so I'm trying to stick to the cover band stuff and the non-copyrighted. If we get into Christmas, we might get an issue. I don't know if I'll look into it. This is a great song. I love this song. All right, Belt Parkway, heading east. We're going to Strong Island. 45 minutes.
Well, he walked up to me and he asked me if I wanted to dance.
Love this scene in The Goodfellas.
He looked kind of nice and so I said I might take a chance.
It sums up the allure of that life so much.
When he danced, he held me tight. When he walked me home that night, all the stars were shining bright, and then he kissed me. Each time I saw him, I couldn't wait to see him again. I wanted to let him know that he was more than a friend. I didn't know just what to do, so I whispered, I love you. And he said that he loved me too, and then he kissed me. In a way that I've never been kissed before. He kissed me in a way that I wanna be kissed forevermore.
Oh, sorry, guys.
I knew that he was mine.
Of course, when I get 19 text messages. So sorry, guys. let me quiet those. I requested some photos from someone, and they came at just the right time. Oh, friggin' 19 of them. Sorry, guys. All right, let's get back to the drive. Unbelievable. Lo siento.
One day he took me home to meet his mom and his dad. Then he asked me to be his bride, and always be right by his side. I felt so happy I almost cried, and then he kissed me.
If you guys think I'm riding butt, I am, because we're doing 55 miles per hour in the left lane. That's why.
I felt so happy I almost cried, and then he kissed me. And then he kissed me. And then he kissed me. Oh yes, he kissed me. And then he kissed me.
Unbelievable. Great song. Belt Parkway, heading east. Still in Brooklyn, Marine Park area. You have Marine Park Golf Course off to the left. Flatbush Avenue, Knapp Street. Marine Park Golf Course is a great golf course. Just throwing it out there. It's a wonderful golf course.
That day, when you first came my way, I said no one could take your place. And if you get hurt by little things I say, I can put that smile back on your face. Oh, when it's alright and something's wrong, we gotta get it right back to where we started from. Love is good, love can be strong, we gotta get it right back to where we started from. Oh, oh.
Hey guys, good morning. I feel like a TV presenter here, holding the mic very regimentally.
What?
It's something that I'm trying new, trying to get better about this
What just happened there?
Yeah, quite
Why's she
closely.
talking now?
So I'm going to try.
What's she talking about, Stiggs? What's she talking about?
Those schoolgirl days.
I don't know what I hit.
I'm telling you.
Let's go to this one. Wait a second. That's the one I just played. That's the one I wanted. All right. DJ Skip on the ones and twos over here. How you doing? About to pass. So we're heading east. Canarsie, the neighborhood of Canarsie on your left. Canarsie Pier on the right.
Your love lifting me higher.
Hey, James.
Than I've ever been lifted before. So keep it up, quench my desire. I'll be at your side forevermore. You know your love keep on lifting higher, higher and higher. I said your love keep on lifting higher and higher. I was downhearted, disappointed was my closest friend. But then you came and it soon departed. You know he never showed his face again. That's why your love keeps on lifting higher, higher and higher. I see your love keep on lifting higher and higher.
Coming up here to Erskine Street. So we're passing over Pennsylvania Avenue. It's Pennsylvania Avenue is basically the beginning to East New York. But Erskine Street, this is the exit here that was only created, I don't know, maybe 15 years ago, 20 years max. I remember it being built. So there was nothing here. It was all open field. To the right, it was a dump. And then to the left, there was nothing also. And this actually was a known, documented dumping grounds for some wise guys and other unsavory individuals. But then they ended up building a whole shopping center off to the left here. They cleaned up the area to the right. But this exit never even existed. So if you drove on this road, I want to say maybe 15, 16 years ago, this exit was not here. It's now called Erskine Street. And there's a cop there on the right, a little sneaky in his black Dodge Charger with his red. He's going to get a little Pathfinder. Well, that Pathfinder got scared on the right, jammed on the brakes. I mean, who could be speeding in this right now? 50 miles per hour. So, but yeah, so that's coming up to Cross Bay Boulevard. So here, actually, now this is the crossing the border into Queens. So this is the end of East New York. When we cross this little creek here, it brings us into Queens. And then the first town or exit in Queens is going to be Howard Beach, Cross Bay Boulevard north, left to go up to, or right, the Rockaways. So that's the sign coming up here is for Cross Bay Boulevard, the Rockaways. So either up to Woodman, Ozone Park, or down to Rockaway, Bell Harbor, Far Rockaway, Breezy Point, and the whole jazz. So now we're in Queens. I might have to change the title of my show because I didn't mention Queens. But maybe a little something for the West Coast crowd here. What do we got here? Let's see.
If you're going to San Francisco, you should plant some flowers in your hand.
Rodri, not a YouTube channel. I have seen like posts on Instagram and stuff. Instagram videos. I've seen some very, very, very cool videos of New York City, mainly downtown and the financial district during that time, and they colorized them. I haven't seen the YouTube channel, but I have seen posts on other social media that kind of show those colorized videos. They're very cool. James, yeah, James Jameson. Got my hippie side going. JFK Airport now on the right. So if we were going to JFK, we would get off that exit there to the right, exit for the Van Wyck Expressway, Aqueduct and Resorts World Casino off to the left.
All across this nation, such a strange vibration, people in motion. There's a whole generation with a new explanation, people in motion. People in motion.
Rodri, no, I'd have to wrench you. No, if you don't have a wrench, it's not going to pop up. But if you could just put the title in there, then we could search.
Summertime will be loving day. If you come to San Francisco, summertime.
We're definitely going to hit some traffic up here. This is one of those normal traffic spots on the Belt Parkway. It's always here, even though the traffic still looks like it's fairly decent according to Google Maps. We will have a little bit of a slowdown here.
Hey guys, here's another one of my favorites that I hope you enjoy.
Is she from across town? I heard a little accent.
As I walk this land and dreams, I have visions of many things, but happiness is just an illusion, filled with sadness and confusion. What becomes of the broken-hearted who had loved that's not departed?
Thanks, James. I'm going through the list fine here, and she's got so many covers. I mean, so many. So I'm kind of just scrolling through to see what catches my eye. Oh, what do we got up there? It looks like an accident. Oh, what is going on up there? And there's a school bus. It looks like there's a school bus against this wall on the left. Oh, this is great. This is great. Oh, come on. There better not be kids on this friggin' bus. There can't be this early. Oh my God. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, there's definitely. Winning Powerball tickets sold in California. Come on! California at all the friggin' states. Well, this sucks. What's up with this school bus? I could see the school bus. You can tell he's way too left than he should be. Something. I don't think there's any kids on the bus. I don't think so. Hopefully just a little fender bender. I mean, to be honest with you, these guys in these school buses, they drive like animals. Usually, when the kids are not in the bus, but they absolutely drive like animals. Complete animals. Yeah, look, right over here. I don't think there's any kids on this bus. This Nissan smashed right in. Yeah, the bus looks like he was stopping short. Yeah, no kids. No kids on the bus. Okay, good. Perfect. There you go. Dindo! What's up, buddy? Mr. Z. Hope you're doing well, D. Hope you are doing well. Okay. So we have about 25 more minutes on this journey of ours. Should be some pretty clear sailing. We're approaching the end of Queens. We got a couple more minutes here in Queens. We're going to hit the Laurelton Curve. Then we're going to take the Southern State Parkway today. Usually every time I'm with you guys, we're going across island. So this will be a little different. You get to see the Southern State Parkway to the Meadowbrook Parkway. And we're going to Westbury. And then after that, I'm getting tacos because I am friggin' starving. Let's go.
Someday, some paper flowers, that I was to the gypsy, that I was. And it all comes down to you. Well, you know that it does.
Guy wants to cut me off so bad.
And you see your gypsy. You see your gypsy.
She can keep up with Stevie Nicks, huh? Wow.
To the gypsy that remains, he says freedom in a fear. I have no fear, have only love. And if I was a child, and a child was enough, you know.
Krumel, no, it's a cover. It's Sarah Collins, but she is keeping up with Stevie Nicks big time.
She is dancing away from me now. She was just a witch. She was just a witch.
Stiggs, does she do Everywhere? Because that's my favorite Fleetwood. Does she do that on here? Do you know? Because if she could pull this off, she could pull off Everywhere. So we are now on Long Island, Nassau County, Southern State Parkway, heading east. Welcome to the suburbs, boys and gals. Southern State Parkway, Long Island, Nassau County. On the south shore of Nassau County, we're going to be passing through towns like Valley Stream, Elmont, that whole area, Rockville Center, We're going to take this to the Meadowbrook State Parkway. There's another state trooper off to the right. How you doing, state troopers, today? Come on. We're going to take that up to the Westbury area. So we're in the suburbs now. We've gone from Brooklyn to Queens. We're now in the burbs, Southern State Parkway. I'm going to try to control myself since that trooper can still see us. And enjoy. And Cromel, welcome, buddy. Thank you. What incarnation do we have in front of us here? Findo, what are you boys doing over here on a holiday? What are you boys doing over here on a holiday? What's going on? Unbelievable. They didn't pick up the garbage today. What are they doing? What are they doing over here? Unbelievable. All right, let's carry on. Nassau County, Long Island, Strong Island. How you doing?
Sugar pie, honey buns. You know that I love you. I can't help myself. I love you and nobody else. In and out my life, you come and you fall, leaving just a picture behind. And I've kissed it 1,000 times. When you snap your finger or wink your eye, I come running to you. I'm tied to your apron strings, and there's nothing that I can't do.
Yeah, I can clap and drive at the same time.
I can't help myself. No, I can't help myself. Sugar pie, honey bunch. I'm weaker than a girl could be. I can't help myself. I'm a fool in love, you see. Wanna tell you I don't love you, tell you that we're through. And I try, but every time I see your face, I get all choked up inside.
Stiggs, this is great, Stiggs. Thank you. She's wonderful. She really is. Because she hits like that. She can do it. It's just a wonderful voice. With a good voice, it's amazing what you can do with actual talent. You know, you have actual talent.
I can't help myself. I love you and nobody else. Sugar pie, honey bunch. I'll do anything you ask me to. I can't help myself. I want you and nobody else. Sugar pie, honey.
You all wish you could see me dancing right now, don't you? Dancing, driving, clapping. That's why Vinnie Bracco says, brought to you by Progressive.
No, I can't help myself. Sugar pie, honey buns. You know that I love you. I can't help myself. I love you and nobody else.
Wow. Yeah, she's definitely just like in her living room and kitchen. I don't know if she does any. I'm sure there's got to be some sort of post editing that's done, but yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, had your blinker off for that long? You didn't even go? You suck. You suck. Smoking a blunt. That's good. That's nice, guy. Smoking a blunt. That's why your blinker's on, bro.
You are my girl, and you got me wanting you, honey. Sugar, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. I just can't believe the love is so good. I just can't believe it's true. I just can't believe the ones you love to do. I just can't believe it's true. Ah, sugar. Ah, honey, honey.
Sons, how you doing, buddy? I was just in your neck of the woods. I was just on Day Hill and Avenue J.
And you got me wanting you.
Hello, Lily. Welcome, Lily.
Ah, sugar, sugar. You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting. When I kissed you, girl, I knew how sweet a kiss could be. I knew how sweet a kiss could be. Like the summer sunshine, pour your sweetness over me. Pour your sweetness over me.
Ah, get fired.
Oh, sugar.
Thank you, Krumel. I appreciate you coming through, Krumel. Appreciate it. Thanks, buddy.
I'm gonna make you laugh so sweet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pour a little sugar on me. Oh, yeah. Pour a little sugar on me, honey.
Woo!
Pour a little sugar on me, baby. I'm gonna make you laugh so sweet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pour a little sugar on me, honey. Honey, honey. You are my girl, and you got me wanting you. Oh, honey, honey, sugar, sugar, you are my girl.
I appreciate that, Sons. Thanks, man. Yeah, I was hoping you were around because we have my first stop was in Williamsburg, and then from Williamsburg we took the BQE to the Prospect Expressway, and then came down Ocean Parkway. So that's I know that's your neck of the woods over there. We were on Day Hill, off of J by the cemetery over there. But now we're going to Westbury, so we're gonna get on the Meadowbrook State Parkway. We're in Nassau County. And thank you guys for joining. This is awesome. What a great election day, right? Well, we'll see. Yeah, but yeah, Meadowbrook State Parkway is going to take us up north now. This bike is making me nervous. I don't know if I should cut him off or get behind him. He's not driving. He's not acting like a normal biker. So those are the ones that make me nervous.
And as I sleep upon, I think of the things we've done together while our hearts were young. I'm a walking in the rain, tears are falling and I feel the pain, wishing you were here by me to end this misery. And I wonder,
Wow.
Why? She ran away, and I wonder if she will stay.
She got some set of lungs, man. Wow.
Walking in the rain, tears
Yeah, that's a great. She's wow, extremely talented. Thank you, Sticks, for the suggestion. Very cool. My theme song.
I got to see it and it's hard for me. You got me crying like I thought I would never be. Love is believing, but you let me down. How can I love you when you ain't around? I get to the morning and you never call. Love should be everything, but not at all. And it don't matter whatever you do. I made a life out of loving you, only to find any dream that I follow is dying. I'm crying in the rain. I could be searching my world for a love and
Hey, Todd Father, how you doing, buddy?
feeling no pain.
Now, this is a spot the troopers like to hang out. So with them being out all day today, they're not here. All right.
To be a heartbreaker. Is it a lesson that
I'm gonna go up to the Northern State Parkway, take the Northern State over to the Wantor. I kind of went back. I could have just went Southern State to the Wantor, but whatever. Whatever. I could get off the streets right here and take the streets into Westbury. I'm gonna do what I'm doing. All right.
when I was being what you wanted me to be? Suddenly everything I am has passed me by.
It is so nice to be able to get around midday with no traffic. It's so wonderful.
Not you and I. My love is stronger than the universe. My soul is crying for you, and that cannot be reversed. You made the rules, and you could not see. You made a lie out of hurting me.
I'm gonna pick this up a little bit. All right, buddy. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. I definitely want to race you. That's definitely what I'm looking to do. Get refunds. Look at those two racing. Two idiots. Two idiots. Well, I'm not even trying to race them, and I'm keeping with them. Just by not being an idiot. Unbelievable.
Woman, take me in your arms, rock me, baby. Woman, take me in your arms, rock me, baby. There's nothing to it, just say you wanna do it. Open up your heart and let the love and woman, take me in your arms,
Rock me, baby. 8 minutes, guys. 8 minutes.
woman, take me in your arms, rock me, baby. Yeah, hold me tight with all your might. Now let your love flow real sweet and wild. Woman, take me in your arms, rock me, baby. Woman, take me in your arms.
Ooh, Maserati on the left. Ooh, let me get over here. Ooh, look at this black Maserati. Ooh.
Take me in your arms, rock me, baby. Take me in your arms, rock me, baby. Yeah. Take me in your arms and rock me. Yeah. Take me in your arms and rock me. Yeah. Take me in your arms and rock me.
Great one. That was another one. Wow. She does this too? Wow. Pulling a little Gladys out, huh?
Too much for the man.
Too much for the man. He couldn't make it.
So he's leaving the life he's come to know.
He said he's going.
Said he's going back to find.
Going back to find.
Oh, look at this cluster. Oh, look at that cluster. Wow.
Well, he left behind not so long ago. He's leaving on that midnight train to Georgia.
On the midnight train.
Yeah. Said he's going back
Going back to find.
to a simpler place and time. Oh, yes, he
It's
is.
gonna be right by his side.
I'll be with him
I know you will.
on that midnight train to Georgia.
On the midnight train to Georgia.
I'd rather live in this world
Live in this world.
without peace in mind.
World is his. His love.
He kept dreaming,
Dreaming.
oh, that someday he'd be a star.
A superstar, but he didn't get far.
But he sure found out the hard way that dreams don't always
Dreams
come
don't
true.
always come true. No.
So he put down his hopes, and he even sold his old car for the one-way ticket back to the life he once knew. Oh, yes, he did. He's leaving on that midnight train to Georgia.
On the midnight train.
Said he's going back to find.
Going back.
So this is Old Country Road. Old Country Road in Nassau County.
Yeah,
This is gonna be right by his side.
I'll be with him
I know you will.
on that midnight train to Georgia.
On the midnight train to Georgia.
I'd rather live in his world,
Live in
live
his
without peace in mind.
world is his. His love.
For love, not a boy, not a boy. The midnight train to ride, not a boy, not a boy, not a boy. The midnight train to go. For love, not a boy, the midnight train to go. My world, his world.
That's a good one.
My world, mine, his alone.
That is a great one. So this is Old Country Road. We're in Westbury now. Westbury, Long Island, Nassau County. Go a little disco action here. Love this song.
Don't know why I'm surviving every lonely day when there's got to be no chance for me.
Excellent, excellent, excellent Italian restaurant right here. Tesoro Ristorante Italiano. Go there for some sights and sounds and food while you're there.
If I turn away and it's strong enough to see it through, go crazy is what I will do. If I can't have you, I don't want nobody, baby. If I can't have you, if I can't have you, I don't want nobody, baby. If I can't have you,
Alrighty. Thinking if I should shut this out now or from here I'm going to my taco spot. Still got 12 folks with us. We can listen to some music. This shouldn't take long. You're probably not going on. Yeah, someone won in California, so good for them. Let's see. Just read an email. Hold on. Okay, I gotta answer that email when I can. Here. Yeah, Co-Train. Someone in Cali won it. Just what we want, right? Someone in Cali. Maybe it's Big Lou. Not someone else. All right, this is the longest song I see that she's got close right now. So let me throw this on. This shouldn't take very, very long. If you guys want to hang out, I mean, you can hang out with me to go, and I'll go to my taco spot after this and then end it from there. You guys are still chilling. I mean, I don't know if I think D is the only one. Let me just check like YouTube. I don't even know if I should do that. I might mess up this song. But yeah, all right. Let me. I'll be right back, guys.
by the rivers of Babylon, where we sat down. Yeah, we wept when we remembered Zion, by the rivers of Babylon, where we sat down. Yeah, we wept when we remembered Zion, when the wind carried us away in captivity, required from us a song. Now how shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land? When the wind carried us away in captivity, required of us a song. Now how shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land? Let the words of our mouth
All right, I'm back. I'm back. Alrighty. So, all right, you guys are still hanging with me? I'm gonna have to kill the music for a second though, because I kind of gotta call and order my tacos. You know what I mean? And then I'll end it once I get over there to the taco joint. Okay. Sorry guys, but I'm hungry, so I can't wait for this song to end. And I'm not that far away, so I gotta call these in. Let me see. Oh, it's still quick. Oh, it's Bluetooth. Look at that. Actually, that's good. So I can switch this up. Yeah, Godfather, I'm sorry. I mean, you guys make me hungry all the time with all your friggin' food talk and all that stuff, all that jazz. What do I want today? Maybe I want 2 porks and a steak or chicken. Gotta have it. Nah, well, Katie. Oh, where'd you been? 2 hours and 40 minutes in. Maron. Katie, I'm telling you, post road. You're gonna see right now. Little Mexico. On Post, right next to the friggin' that theater there. On Post, just south of the Northern State. I'm telling you, it's not that far from you. Excellent. All right, let's see. I always wind up getting chicken, and then I don't know. I usually get 3 tacos. I usually get a chicken, steak, and a pork. But I feel like that pork was really good last time. Okay. Since when are you quiet? I didn't miss you, did I? Or you just didn't say anything? All right, let's see. Oh, that's the wrong Little Mexico. I don't want that one. That's in Queens. That would have been an issue. Here we go. Yeah, use location. Why is it so hard to get this number? Little Mexico. Alrighty. Hold on, guys. Oh, I'm sorry, Katie.
Little Mexico.
Hi, can I place someone to pick up, please?
Sure, what would you like to order?
Can I get 3 tacos, 2 pork and 1 steak?
2 pork and 1 steak?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then a bottle of Pepsi or Coke, either or.
Okay.
I think I gotta use my card too. Yeah, I'll be using a card for it.
Okay, just to let you know, there's a 3.5% fee when you use the card.
No problem.
All right, so give me about 10 minutes or less, it should be ready.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
All righty. Haron! Haron! Just in time for my taco order. Gotta love it. Andrea Fatale. How you doing, sir? Buongiorno. Andrea Fatale. If you were a little closer to Little Neck Parkway, there's a good place over there that I found. Oh, really? Little Neck Parkway, like up north by like Douglaston and like up there, or down by like Hillside Avenue where all the like the chicken and rice halal carts are. Because I love stopping over there on by Little Neck and Hillside Avenue. There's a whole bunch of great food trucks there, and there's a new one there. I don't know what the buzz is, but there's like a line every time. Hold on one second, guys. I'm very OCD, and I need to check the trunk to make sure. I feel like I'm leaving something in the trunk. I feel like I'm forgetting something that these people also needed. So this up here is for Cedarhurst. Okay, let me just check this trunk. This back here. What is this? Oh, this is just an extra that. All right, hold on one second. Throw this in the trunk. All right, let's go get tacos. Yankees was in here before. Haroon. Yeah, no, I treat soda as a treat. You know, like when I'm eating some tacos, so I'm gonna have a soda with it. But typically, I really don't. As a kid, I was bad with the soda. All I friggin' drank was soda. It was bad. But then I got away from that. So I do usually I drink a lot of water and juices, and I'm even more of an iced tea guy. I know there's a lot of sugar, but whatever. But I mean, getting tacos, I gotta treat myself to a soda. You know what I mean? All right, so we're gonna go through like the industrial area of Newcastle right now. Interesting little neighborhood, to say the least. On Hillside, Katie, interesting. Yeah, you gotta let me know where then, because I'm always taking Hillside because when I'm leaving my daughter or with my daughter, I usually always take Hillside down and say, sometimes I go up to the Northern State, whatever, but from right there, because you know where she's at, I'll take Hillside down to the Cross Island, and I love stopping at those carts there, the halal carts, the chicken and the rice. I go combo over salad. I skip the rice, which you're probably sitting there thinking, didn't he say his father was born in Havana, Cuba, and he skips the rice? Yeah. Now, on the other hand, my dad will eat rice with every single meal he has. There's rice involved. He has eggs in the morning, they're over rice. It's nuts. So I just go with the combo over the salad. I go extra white sauce, a little bit of a hot sauce, treat them all like a salad. That's a risky cross right there, crossing that street at that hill. Man. And so this is Newcastle. Newcastle, Westbury. Taco Express. Really? Well, Katie, I would definitely suggest, because it's probably just as far from where you are to come this way as opposed to that way. Same difference. I hate that phrase. I hate that saying when people are like, same difference. No, same thing. It's the same thing. Not the same difference. We're not comparing differences. Like the difference that you have to that person and that person to that person. It's not the same difference. Oh, Lord have mercy. Hold on, guys. Hold on 1 second, please. Sorry, guys. I just, like, Send an email. You get an answer. Do we need to discuss that answer? Like, do we really need to discuss this answer? Like, we don't need to discuss it. I think I missed where I needed to go. I gotta make a left here. What am I doing? I wasn't even paying attention. This guy got me all friggin' flustered. I'm too hungry to be flustered. I completely missed where I needed to go. Any local that's watching this is probably like, where is he going? Katie, what? Hey, yo, Ange. What's up, yo, Ange? How you doing? Yo, Ange, you would love this spot I'm going to. You and Mr. Coffees need to take a trip to Westbury. Post Road. Right by the movie theater. Little Mexico. They got the homemade tortillas in there. I don't know if you're into Mexico food, though, yo, Ange. I don't know if I've ever seen it. Yeah, yo, Ange. I mean, like, come on. I literally, so just long story short, they're looking to sample out a piece that's a very expensive piece, and it has multiple stones in it. So they sent a sample request like a couple of weeks ago, and we sent back, the order saying, all right, this piece it's $200 the piece. So they needed 3 pieces, like $600 for a sample order. It's one of our most expensive stones. So he, back and forth. I mean, typically, if you're working on a project that large, you spend the $600 knowing you're going to make that leaps and bounds on whatever the hell you're selling these people, right? All right. So he comes back to me, wants to find a different way to go about this. So I'm like, well, we can just sample out each stone that's in there. It's not going to be the specific mosaic that you're using, but it's just, you can at least show the client, like, here's a picture of the mosaic, and these are the stones that go in it. If you want to do it that way, it's the only other option we have. Okay. And yet still there's a problem. And all these samples are free. Because those samples I could do for free. I just saved you $600. Whatever. I told the guy, again, remember, we were doing this to avoid you just buying what you're supposed to be buying. I love tequila too. A little too much. Not too much, but I'm not a drinker. When I do drink, I stick to just straight tequila on the rocks with a lime. That way it kind of just keeps that, because I don't like that really down drunk feel. I don't. In the summertime in the backyard, I'll put a couple of beers away. I like a nice cold Corona or a cold Stella or even a Heineken or something like that. But I don't like I don't want to get drunk off of beer. Not a feeling I don't really like it. So that's why when I do go out, usually really it's just on darts. When we're playing darts on Wednesday nights, I'll have a drink. I'll go tequila on the rocks and just keep it that way. I like the feeling of it a little better. Oh, let's see. Let's park right over here. All right. Well, this was a marathon. Hopefully you got the watch hours up, huh? Fee, I'll have a ride home, so I should be able to do. Oh God, I just hit that little curb a little too much. Yeah, good limoncello, Andrea Fatale. You ain't kidding. Oh, that's awesome. Well, okay, Katie, the place I'm going to is right next to it, Katie. Little Mexico. It's literally right next to it. It's got the liquors on. It's the movie theater. It's a theater. Then the liquors. Then a laundromat. And then this place, Little Mexico. I love it. I call ahead, place my order. I come. I can sit in this nice, quiet parking lot. How great is this? I sit here. I have my, I use the bathroom. They let me use the bathroom in there because, I've been on the road for the past 3 hours, and I've been drinking water. So 2 and 2 equals, you know what I mean? I gotta go. But this has been wonderful. Of course, now there's 14 people in here as I'm about to go. The cart on the northwest, so northwest. Yes, that's the one I go to. I go to the northwest corner because usually I'm traveling west, so I'm on that north side of the road, and I just stop right before that light. Absolutely. Taco Express. All right, I'll try that. Yeah, right. Oh man. Alrighty. So I don't think I missed anyone. What? This view right here? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. There's one random tree in this parking lot.
I did not miss anyone. That's funny. Yeah, so Katie, you know where I am then. All right, everyone. This has been awesome. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for using that music. I got to put her link in the thing or something. I don't know. It's been real. Happy to be back, trying to get back into the swing of things. Check out Thindu. You guys all know Thindu. He'll be going on today, he said. I'll try to hop on there with him for my ride home. And I'm going to go get my tacos. All right, guys? Everyone have a wonderful day. And peace.